Alright, it's Hazelwood. Just making this video to explain how difficult I find social anxiety, because it's a real struggle to meet people and get out and do stuff. I was a natural introvert anyway, and anxiety just makes me even more introverted. So I end up just reading most of the time and stuff like that. And I've even gone off Netflix and that sort of thing, Netflix and Prime, and not using them, just reading and a bit of music as well. So I watch the news, I watch Newsnight, but that's about it. And sport, obviously, I love football, but I don't do much other than read really. So that's just the result of my condition. I'd love to get out there and do things and be practical and worldly. Well, not worldly, but be a bit more outgoing. But that just isn't me. So that's probably part of the reason why I decided to go into spirituality in more depth, because as an introvert it really suits me. It's just the sort of thing that comes naturally to me, and it's just one of the most interesting things I've ever discovered, spirituality, and it's reading is linked to that, obviously. So nowadays I'll just read the saints and philosophy and theology, not really literature. I've got lots of poetry on my bookshelf, but I don't really read it. So yeah, philosophy, theology, and other spiritual works, and that's about that's the scope of my reading. And it's just how things are, but I wouldn't change it for anything, because I feel like I'm making a small bit of progress on the spiritual path, and that means so much to me. So need to keep on going. One thing is, I'm a complete glutton, and I need to cut down on my food massively, because I definitely eat too much, and that's a goal, to cut down on food, but it shouldn't be that difficult. And yeah, I'm on my propranolol tablets, which are for anxiety. I've already taken 3 today, which is supposed to be the limit, but I might try and get an increased dose, because I could really do with them. It's better than drinking, isn't it? You know, propranolol doesn't do you any harm. Excessive drinking can, so probably better to get an increase in the dosage. But yeah, things are going very well, spiritually anyway. Not necessarily socially, but I was never any good at things socially, and it's not something I wish to explore in any depth. I've got my set group of friends, a few friends, and that's fine for me. But life's really about the spiritual stuff for me. So the reading and the prayer and the music, and it's supposed to be mass, but again, social anxiety has made mass so difficult. So I'm going to try and go again after Christmas, but I'll see how I get on with that. But yeah, so I'm very happy within at the moment, and feel like I'm making progress, and that's invaluable. And although I'm crippled by chronic anxiety, I've got things to be getting on with at home, so it's not the end of the world. yeah, so that's a day in the life of Hazelwood, really. It's not ideal, but it's life is what you make of it, isn't it? So you just have to make do. No, I'm quite happy with things. It's fine. Alright, see you.